Hey guys, Family Guy Theory here, back with another video. And today I will be talking about the poll that you guys voted on. Many of you think that I can't spell, I'm sure. I spelled brain. Now, you might be wondering, oh, I can't spell. The truth is, I can spell. I can't spell! So today the video will be on the brain of Brian. That's right, the brain of Brian. Now, why is this interesting? Why is this even remotely interesting? Well, it's because Brian, he's always screwing up, always doing things wrong. He can never seem to do anything right, and no matter what, someone's always having to fix something for him, and even when he tries to fix something, he can't. He's always going to need Stewie to help him or whatever. That's just how he does it. That's how he does things, and I think it's because his brain, fundamentally, he has many issues that he may have been born with. But I think the more likely answer is that he sustained a very traumatic injury during the Great War, in which the values were stolen. That's right. He sustained a very traumatic injury that changed him forever. Now, what does this imply about Brian? Well, this implies that Brian may not be fully in control. Now, this doesn't excuse his actions. He is still very bad at everything he does, but it may explain why he's always screwing up, why he can't write, why he is always doing these horrible things to himself and the people around him. I think that's why you know he's hurt and he's been hurting for a long time. But unfortunately, he does not express that in a positive way. He doesn't put good things out in the world. And I think it's because, again, his brain has been so badly injured that he's not able to fully think. He's not able to fully articulate thoughts because Brian, he fought in the war, the big war, the big bad war, and and he was injured pretty badly. It's impossible to really know what the injury was. He could have been caught in an explosion. Who knows? Who really knows what happened? And I think that is one of the main reasons, if not the main reason, why Ryan, he just keeps screwing up, and everyone else around him needs to fix it for him. He's always he's always he's always trying to do something, and everything he tries to do, he fails. And I think it's because he doesn't know how to succeed because of how badly injured he is. And I think, in a sense, it somewhat makes Brian a Shakespearean tragedy. And he's always doing these things that makes it hard to defend him. But also, in another sense, you understand why. You understand why he's doing it. Brian, he saw a lot of things that he doesn't remember because of his injury. And I think it's unfortunate that this is what he's turned into. He's turned into this shell of what he used to be, and who knows what he used to be. Who knows what Brian once was? Who could say for sure? But I think maybe one day Brian will get the help he needs, will get the medical treatment that he desperately needs, and maybe one day he can confront his demons, and he can be a better person or a better dog. And maybe one day we'll see that in Brian. That would make me very happy to see Brian become better. So that's my video, guys. Make sure to like and subscribe, or I will throw sodium into a glass of water